What's up, guys? Nick here from 31 Film Talk, and we haven't done an out and about in a long time, so I figured we'd do one. I was just in the comic shop that I go to. Picked up my weekly comics, which is getting a ridiculous amount these days. I'm buying more and more. Real quick, just to show, I got two movie-related ones. The Poe Dameron comic issue, we're up to 7 now. It's a pretty good series. And this crazy crossover that's going on. It's called Tarzan on the Planet of the Apes. This is the second issue. First issue was okay, so I figured why not. But what a crazy idea for a crossover, and I like it. We're gonna head over to Best Buy. Not for anything specific, but I want to get a new horror movie because the ones I have left at home to watch, nothing special, so I want to find something new. And I know their horror section and their special Halloween section isn't that great, but we're gonna look anyway because I want to see if I can find just something. I want to see just something new. So let's head over there. And oh man, is it raining today. Oh, there it is. There it is. We're going in there. We're going in there. What is this right here? What is this guy? Who knows? It's got the classic monsters, but there's no like classic. Oh, here they are. Never mind. So I mean, I'm impressed. We are pretty close to Halloween now, and they actually put out a lot of horror movies. So it's good. It's good. I don't know what's with the. I know the clown movies were such a big deal. I guess it's all those like random ones running around these days, bringing out the movies, I guess. Oh, that's cool. I have that, but it's cool steelbook. The back cover is really cool. Oh, look at this. $9.99. The Omens. The last time I was here, I really wanted to like get it, but I held back. Ooh, I'm gonna debate that. Hey, look, more it follows steelbooks. It's a good deal. That's cool to see. I was hanging out with Johnny the other day. He said that Chopping Mall is here. I have to look for it. And we're back in the car. And oh god, there's an old guy getting out of his car in front of me. Oh god, oh god, oh god. So I spent way more money in there than I wanted because of a last minute purchase, and someone's pulling right in fucking front of me. Go lady, go in the store. Go in the store. I spent a lot more money in there than I wanted to because of a last minute thing that I found, and it was $30, but that's actually a decent price for it compared to what it goes for online. So I bought it. Plus I found some other movie I wanted, whatever. So I'll show you real quick. This one's not movie related, it's gaming related, but I guess like a bunch of Nintendo's amiibos are back in stock, and they had this one, which this one used to be rare and worth some money, and now probably isn't. So I grabbed it because I wanted to have it. I already have the silver one too. So you saw when I walked in, well, you didn't see me walking in, but right when you walk in, there's a display thing with a bunch of random movies. There's no prices on them, but it was $7.99, which I thought was fine. I wanted it to be about that price anyway. So I picked up, I've heard of this movie, but I don't know, decided to pick it up. Dressed to Kill. It's got Michael Caine in it, and apparently it's about like a killer, and it's supposed to be really good. According to the quote from Playboy on the back, it is, quote, scary as the devil with suspense to spare. So we'll see about that. And the other horror movie I decided to go with, it was in their $5.99 bin, and Exorcist movies kind of creep me out. So I figured I'd give this one a chance. The Last Exorcism. This movie got a sequel too, and this is supposed to be kind of like a documentary, mockumentary kind of thing. And I don't know. I'll give it a chance. I won't be too hard on it. This one I saw right before I was about to leave. I didn't know it came out. I didn't know it was on Blu-ray and stuff already, so I decided to grab it. It's called Skip Trace. It's got Jackie Chan and Johnny Knoxville. I mean, that's a funny sounding duo. I don't expect this to be any good though. I haven't really heard any buzz or anything about it, but I don't know, we'll see how it is. Then the thing that cost me a lot of money, which it's a little bit cheaper than it is on Amazon, last I checked. And I only had 2 copies left, and I really want it because if you guys saw the first Massacre video that me and Johnny did, we saw this movie and met the director, and it's a hilarious movie. It's so fun, and they had the slipcover, so had to get it. Shopping Mall. This has been on my list for can't wait for it to come out on Blu-ray, because the director said when we saw him at the festival that it was coming out on Blu-ray, and it took like an extra like year and a half, 2 years, I forget. It was a long time after he said it was coming out. He said it was coming out by the end of the year or early the following year, but it still took like a whole year and a half, whatever, for it to come out. But it finally came out on the Vestron Video Collection, which I found out is Lionsgate doing that. So, and it is the first one. Spine's labeled. The only other one they have out so far is a movie called Blood Diner, which Johnny also picked that one up, and we actually watched it the other day together. We didn't film anything that day, but we watched it. Blood Diner is a weird, crazy fucking movie. It's one of those like, wow, this is weird. There's a lot of crazy shit going on, crazy effects, crazy story. It's one of those kind of movies. So I recommend it though if you're into cult schlocky weird horror movies. Check out Blood Diner. It's interesting, but I highly recommend Shopping Mall. Watch it with some friends. It's a hilarious movie. It has one of the best head explosions ever in a movie. So one other thing I want to mention is I don't know if you've seen at Walmart, they've had the Universal Classic Monsters Blu-rays. They had glow-in-the-dark covers, glow-in-the-dark slip covers. And the one Walmart I went to, they had them, and the one I wanted was Creature from the Black Lagoon, but the slipcovers were all jacked up on like the 2 or 3 copies they had. So I was like, all right, fine, I'll order it online, and I did. And the time pickup thing was like really weird. It said like the day I ordered it, which was weird because it was after they closed. And then when I checked the next day, it said it'll be ready yesterday, but it was still processing. So okay, that's weird, but I'll just wait. And then I kind of forgot about it for a few days, so I just checked it before I started recording here, and Walmart canceled my order, which I didn't know they could do that, but from what I searched on their website, they reserved the right to do that, and it was most likely because it was out of stock. So I got screwed out of a glow-in-the-dark Creature from the Black Lagoon, because Creature from the Black Lagoon is my favorite classic Universal monster, and now I don't get the glow-in-the-dark one. So that is a bummer, because I still don't have that movie on Blu-ray, because I thought that would have been a really cool addition to have. And they had classic monster ones, as I showed you in here, but yeah, so not getting it. And there were 2 girls who just walked by, and one of them gave me like a weird look. Whatever, I'm on YouTube, look me up, alright? And welcome back to Mikasa. So I feel like watching a movie, so we're gonna watch The Last Exorcism. We're gonna get creeped out. The weather's crappy outside, and this should be good. So let's pop it in. And as always, I will tell you what I thought after the movie. So finished the movie. Actually finished it a while ago, and I forgot to record. So The Last Exorcism is not a very good movie. The first third, like the very beginning of the movie is, you know, it's trying to, you know, get you interested in what's going on, string you along, whatever. I sort of was interested in it, but then it just goes on and on. It's really boring, and like nothing really happens. And I looked at the timestamp. Nothing really like horror related happens till about the 1 hour and 9 minute mark, and the movie is an hour and 27 minutes. So it takes a really long time for something to actually happen. And then the last 15 minutes, some stuff happens, and then there's like a big, almost like random thing that happens at the end, and then it just like cuts and it's over. So it doesn't really have an ending. It just, something happens, boom, done. So did not care for this whatsoever. I feel like I wasted $6 on this. I don't want this movie in my collection. I don't want it. If someone wants to buy it off me, let me know. I didn't really care for that much. I mean, I could see some people liking this, but it just wasn't that good. It was not scary whatsoever. This is definitely like the weakest Exorcist type of movie I've ever seen. I mean, I've seen documentaries on TV about exorcisms scarier than this. So, I mean, just the front cover is so misleading. It's got quotes from all these reviews. It says, refreshingly original. Not true. It rips off The Exorcist and Blair Witch Project immensely. Smart and entertaining. I wouldn't really call it that smart. I mean, it's not that smart of an idea. Entertaining, that's debatable. Scary, gripping, and very intense. Lies. Yeah. Very misled by all those quotes. There is a second and a third one to this, which I find really funny. That's called The Last Exorcist, as in like the last one, but then they made 2 more movies about this. So I don't know. I have no interest whatsoever in seeing the other 2 unless they're somehow like crazy, amazingly good films. But I doubt it. So not very happy with this purchase. Not a good blind buy. I could see why it was in the $5.99 bin, but there's good movies in the $5.99 bin. I just own them already. So alright, so I think we're going to call it right there for this video. Thank you for watching. I hope you were at least entertained and liked my pickups. And let me know if you've seen this movie. What did you think of it? Maybe you liked it. Who knows? I just personally did not like it. And, what movies are you watching this month? So let me know. Thanks for watching. I'll see you next time.